I recently published a book on breath, being, body, mindful journey, healing complex, post-traumatic stress disorder. Imagine questioning your own memory, your own emotions, your own reality, not occasionally, but chronically. For many individuals living with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, this isn't hypothetical, it's a daily psychological battleground. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder emerges from prolonged, repeated interpersonal trauma, often in environments where escape isn't possible. Over time, the brain adapts to survive chronic threat. But those adaptations come at a cost. One of the most insidious vulnerabilities that develops is a fractured sense of self-trust, what we refer to as disturbances in self-organization, including affect, dysregulation, negative self-concept, and relational instability. Now place that individual into a dynamic where gaslighting is present, a form of psychological manipulation where a person systematically denies, distorts, or invalidates another person's perception of reality. For someone with intact self-trust, this is disorienting, but for someone with complex PTSD, it can be devastating. Here's where the neuropsychology matters. Repeated trauma sensitizes the amygdala, the brain's threat detector, while impairing the prefrontal cortex regulation, which governs the critical thinking and reality testing. Simultaneously, the inappropriate response of coherent memory integration and become dysregulated. The result? Memory fragmentation, emotional flashbacks, and chronic self-doubt. Gaslighting exploits those exact vulnerabilities. When a survivor hears that never happened or you're overreacting, it doesn't just land as manipulation, it collides with the pre-existing cognitive distortions shaped by trauma. Internal schemas like I'm wrong or I can't trust myself gets activated, which creates what's known as the cognitive dissonance, a painful mismatch between lived experience and imposed narrative. To reduce that discomfort, the brain often defaults to the most familiar survival strategy, self-blame. So instead of rejecting the manipulation, the individual may unconsciously internalize it. Maybe I am remembering it wrong. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I just hear things that are not true. This is further reinforced by trauma bonding, a biochemical attachment driven by intermittent reinforcement. Moments of harm followed by moments of affection flood the system with dopamine and oxytocin, strengthening attachment to the very source of distress. So over time, this creates a closed loop system. Emotional dysregulation increases, susceptibility, gaslighting amplifies self-doubt. Self-doubt deepens dependency, and the dependency sustains the trauma bond, and the cycle continues. Awareness disrupts this loop. Understanding this pattern is not a personal failure, but a predictable neurobiological and psychological response to chronic trauma is the very first step towards reclaiming yourself and regulating your nervous system. If you recognize these patterns, begin with gentle reality anchoring, journaling, experiences, seeking external validation from trauma expert professionals, and rebuilding interoceptive awareness, your ability to trust your own internal signals. And for those supporting someone with complex PTSD, consistency, validation, and psychological safety are not luxuries. They are corrective experiences that helps rewire the nervous system. Because healing doesn't start with proving someone else wrong. It starts with helping someone believe themselves again and to start trusting their own internal responses and their own self-talk. And I highly recommend guided meditations, cognitive behavior therapy, earthing, The guided meditation is going to help you through breath work to start recognizing the difference between the body form and the being that lives inside the body form. And so what triggers is what's inside the body, the feelings that have been accumulating over the years of suffering from the trauma and then re-experiencing the trauma. So the work has to be done through guided meditation, through breath work, so you can actually awaken to the reality of who you are and that you're not the body and you're not the feelings that are inside the body, but the self to help actually identify, process, and then release. I hope you liked my video, and if you did, please hit the like button. Thank you for watching, and leave a comment or two. And if you know someone that is suffering from complex post-traumatic stress disorder, please share this video with them. Thank you so much.